Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha Weisbach. I am the owner and general manager here at Dancewear Center, and I am joined today by a very special guest. I am going to allow them to introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. My name is Caroline Schmidt. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm so excited to be joining you guys.
Welcome, welcome. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and just like kick right off with just a little bit more about you. Can you tell us a little bit about your dancing journey and what that's looked like?
Okay, so my dancing journey, I started dancing at the age of like 2 or 3, did creative movement. And then in middle school, I decided to try ballet, and I fell in love with it. I danced for many years at Arc School of Ballet in Seattle, Washington, and grew up, did pointe, modern, jazz, kind of a little bit of everything, but mainly ballet. Got my pointe shoe fittings. All through middle and high school, did ballet, and then I wanted to keep going and I keep dancing, so I decided to go to Western Washington University in Bellingham and get my BFA in dance there. Got my BS in kinesiology, and now I'm currently living in St. Louis, Missouri, and getting my doctorate in physical therapy. But I am hoping to keep dance in my life and hopefully work with dancers and athletes when I become a physical therapist.
That's so cool. There's a real shortage for like dance specific physical therapists too. So I'm really, really excited to hear that. That's very cool.
Yes.
Um, can you tell us a little bit about why you decided to apply to be an ambassador?
Yeah, I grew up in Seattle and dancing, and I have just loved seeing how the community in Seattle has grown. And I'm hoping and planning on coming back to Seattle at some point and start to kind of join this community of dancers and resources. And I really love that this community has started to really grow, and I've watched it grow over the years. And finding people that love dance just as much as me and provide those resources for the community is really what drew me in, I think, to Dancewear Center and to be ambassador.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, sometimes when people are closing out their time with us, we do a lot of reflections together. And like I think everyone has been like, oh, it's just like the people that I've met and I've been able to connect with through this has been so, so important in that. I mean, that's really why the program is there. So I'm glad to hear that. That's very exciting.
Yeah, it's been really cool, like growing up dancing here, but then going off to Bellingham, kind of seeing the community there and then see how it's all kind of intertwined, which is really exciting. A lot of my friends that also got their BFAs, are back in Seattle and kind of building this community here too.
I know it's really cool. It's a very small small industry for as like
Mhm.
far reaching as we are, like we all know each other.
Yeah, we all know someone who knows someone else. Yeah.
It's so true. Well, cool. Can you tell us a little bit about what your favorite thing about dance is?
My favorite thing. So I grew up doing ballet and then did modern kind of in undergrad and wanted to kind of, see what the rest of the dance world was like because I really only knew ballet. And that was kind of one of my goals for myself in undergrad was like try everything and anything and get as much exposure to different styles as I could. So I did the hip hop team in at Western and in Bellingham. I joined a cabaret group. I taught Zumba. So I think I did fulfill that goal of mine, but I think one of my favorite things about dance is just the breadth and depth. And, if, ballet was my past and I still love it, but I'm been able to like keep dance in my life because of like all the different types and styles of dance. And you're never really bored, I think, which is really great with dance. I really loved with ballet, I love the athleticism and expression that came, the art and the strength. And that's kind of what led me down the physical therapy pathway of like, I know I love movement and I love dance. So how can I combine my love for both of those into one? And yeah, it made the most sense to me. And I still dance now, even though I'm not like with the company. But I love taking open classes and keeping dance in my life.
Yeah, it's so cool. And then kind of on the flip side of things, what has been your biggest challenge within the sphere of dance, and what advice would you have for dancers that might be struggling with the same thing?
Yeah. I think growing up in that ballet world of, bun heads and beautiful lines. Like I love that, and really knowing kind of specific port de bras and all of that. But I also grew up dancing, but also running track, swimming, and doing like a variety of different sports. So my look was a little more athletic, a little more strong, and I think for other dancers that maybe look a little more like me, that are a little more athletic built, like know that that's okay. And also like the importance of cross training and strength training, and having that built into your dance career and just life, just so that, and just to understand how beneficial that strength training and cross training can be in your, yeah, understanding of the dance is, I think, something that I would want others that are younger to me to understand and to be okay with.
Yeah. Yeah. When did you find like cross training, and when did you kind of connect the dots? Was that like after you were in school?
Um, well, I did a variety of summer intensives, and a lot of those summer intensives involved like the cross training of Pilates, not necessarily strength training. Like we never really learned how to like lift weights or like how to progress with strengthening and how strengthening could be beneficial with our performance. But I think it was in those summer intensives that I saw the importance of, if we're dancing so much, we need to keep our bodies, in check as well. But then definitely in undergrad at Western, I started going to the rec center, strength training, becoming a personal trainer, and saw that how that really benefited my dancing, especially like modern and hip hop, very powerful, but also like how important it is in ballet too.
Yeah, it's so cool. Um, awesome. And so yeah, I mean, other than that, what's coming up for you in the near future? Are you performing? Are you going to take some open classes? Are you hosting anything? What do you want to share?
Right now, so I am currently in Seattle for a couple months here for a clinical rotation, but I'm really hoping to take a lot of open classes. I go to Westlake. I've been trying to just find like all kinds of studios around, and again, still kind of keep that open mind of like trying different styles. I have a couple workshops that I want to attend, some heels classes, Z Theory. I've been loving taking a lot of their open classes, and kind of a combination of like the contemporary stylistic dance with the heels has been a lot of fun. As well as hip hop, and kind of bringing that back into my life as well. So, no, I don't think I'm going to be teaching or anything this summer, but hopefully after I finish grad school and everything, I can start to really kind of bring back the dance into my life.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you for joining us today. We've so appreciated it, and I know everybody's excited to get to know a little bit more about you. We're gonna pop some links down into the description below, just showing like we'll link to like Z Theory and to Westlake, just so if you want to catch Caroline at something, you can you can join her for class.
And take a class. Yeah, I always love
Yeah,
like taking class with friends and, you know, meeting new people at those classes. So yeah, I'm always open to take a class with anyone who wants to join.
so fun. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you liked what you saw here today, you can go ahead and like this video and then subscribe to our channel for more videos. Bye.
Bye.